Just so you know, Kate had a baby and you're the dad.
What's the word, y'all? It's your boy Vegas. I'd like to welcome y'all back to the channel. Appreciate you for subscribing, staying in tune with the content. I got another one for y'all. I know I've been away a little bit, but it's time to get right back to it, goddamn. Here on this channel, we'll be reacting to police body camera footage, celebrity arrests, high-speed chases. If it has an element of criminality to it, best believe I'm gonna dive into it, get my perspective on it. Today, we'll be reacting to when a predator realizes he's caught. Man. And with no further ado, let's hop right into it.
Just so you know, Kate had a baby and you're the dad.
In April of 2024, a community is left horrified and outraged when a woman with profound intellectual disabilities is discovered pregnant at her care home in Geneva, Illinois. Kane County detectives
Man, the video just started and I had to pause. I try to keep it clean on this channel, but what the fuck? Hold up. Hold the phones.
an urgent investigation, confronted with the grim task of unmasking a predator hidden among the very staff entrusted to protect her.
That's crazy.
The following is based on official police records, and some of the following footage has never been seen before. According to their website, the Markland Center is a nonprofit organization providing care for adults with severe developmental disabilities. Multiple news sources state that Kate, a 43-year-old resident with Rett syndrome, who was unable to speak, stand, or use her hands, was discovered pregnant during routine medical tests. Investigators with the Kane County Sheriff's Department compiled a list of all male employees who had access to her in late summer 2023, interviewing each one and collecting DNA samples.
Hello.
Hey.
Good, yes. Sheriff's Department.
Yes.
Yes, I'm Brooke. This is Brandon. We're both.
Come on in.
Thank you.
So,
What have they told you so far?
So I know there's abuse and neglect, and I know one of our residents was sent to the hospital that morning, so I am assuming something happened with that resident. And I also do know it was only males that have been suspended. So,
Rightfully so.
You okay? Take a
something
breath.
that very serious happens.
And you're just so you're not in any trouble.
No, it's
If it's you, you in trouble,
I
motherfucker.
really
What?
enjoy my job, and the fact that
No, it's okay.
the thought of that happening is very troubling and upsetting.
Okay. And like I said, nobody has accused you of anything.
No, I'm 100%
It was outright sick.
aware. It's
Period.
sorry.
No, you're okay.
I'm not crying for myself. I'm upset for the rest.
It's okay.
Yeah. Have you ever noticed like anybody else acting strange around them, or anybody that shouldn't be in their rooms?
No, I mean, we don't open the door for everyone. And as for staff, I mean, before this incident, I never thought anyone would do something like that.
That was kind of one of our other questions. Is there anybody you would think would be capable of
I would have never have thought this would happen at Markland's.
Okay.
Before they move on to question other employees, he leaves them one urgent request.
Catch the bastard.
After speaking with several more employees, investigators are left with no clear leads. However, they do learn that prior to the COVID pandemic, only female staff typically cared for female residents, a policy one employee said changed due to staffing shortages. Investigators move on, next meeting with former employee, 22-year-old Isaiah Fields.
How you doing? Good.
Why
You
do I
want to
get
go
the
in or
feeling?
just talk out here?
Whatever you want.
How'd the fights go? I heard you were out there fighting in Chicago.
Yeah, I was fighting in the Golden Gloves tournament.
How'd it go?
Pretty good. I lost by decision in the finals, but I was right there, like I had him chicken legging, so
Okay.
I'll see him again, you know.
All right, good. Good for you, man.
Rivalries, man.
But he's a boxer.
Yeah. It's awesome.
If that's
After
his
briefly
crib.
meeting Isaiah's mother, they head to the basement to speak in private.
So there was, an incident that happened there involving one of the residents. If you can just tell me kind of what when you worked there, what's the dates that you worked there?
Like early August to like, but definitely sometime in September.
Okay, early September, late September.
How could someone that comes from, man, you silver spoon, come on, brother. I mean, how you come up in life has nothing to do with how you are. It does, but it doesn't. You privileged, but you got a sick mind. I mean, you a boxer, you look like you got some paper. I'm sure you could pull some normal women. Somebody that's mentally handicapped, mentally disabled, to take advantage, bro. It's wild to me, but all right, let's get back into it.
Think?
I honestly don't remember. It was still warm outside, so
Okay.
maybe early to mid-September.
When you were working there, what were your job duties?
I was with the current PSP,
PSP. Okay, I've heard that talking to people. They've said that before.
the personal support.
Okay.
But I was mainly in training the entire time I was there, so I technically didn't have any like duties that I had to do really on my own.
Okay.
So everything I did was shadowed by another person.
Okay, so you're always with somebody
Yeah.
for the most part?
Like 90% of the time.
Okay.
Unless someone like left early or like
Okay.
one of the managers that were I was shadowing had to go do whatever
Gotcha.
managers do.
Gotcha. Did you ever have any problems with anybody? Did you ever see anybody that you thought was a little off? Like, like another, especially a male employee, anybody that you thought like something, this guy's made some statements or he said something or just the way his interaction was with the residents?
Not that I know of personally, honestly.
Okay.
I didn't stay there long enough to get
Chummy with anybody?
everybody, yeah.
After leaving Isaiah, investigators meet with another employee who brings up a familiar name.
Is it true that she delivered the baby?
Is it true? I'm not divulging anything. It's an open investigation.
Okay.
So I can't go into details
That's a
about
crazy,
that.
bold
Okay.
question. Just
I
to-
can't.
Can I ask you
Ask
about
somebody.
a certain individual that may have
Yeah,
Isaiah Fields?
that's who we just talked to.
That's who you just talked to.
Yeah, who we just came back.
Though the employee doesn't explain why he suspects him after all the swabs are collected and processed, a DNA test comes back positive for 22-year-old Isaiah Fields. On May 10th, 2024, he's brought into an interrogation where he waits for questioning to begin.
Yeah, I'd like to know why. I don't give a shit that Shane's her.
It's Lord
Why?
Jesus, my God. It's Lord Jesus, the really blessed Son. Please don't leave me trying to get the Lord Jesus.
Investigators enter and read his Miranda rights.
Let me just start by
Help
asking,
you.
do you have any idea why you would be here right now? Okay, no
I know
clue?
exactly why you capping.
Okay,
Sir Cap a lot ass.
you know why I talked to you before, right, about the Markland stuff?
I
So,
never got any, you just told me it was a case of Markland.
okay. So what I would like to ask you, what we would like to know, if you could go over again, when you worked there for that just basically a month.
He's well aware what he did. Like, how do people get offline? Like, I don't understand that. Not claiming to be perfect. I've definitely told a lie, but I'm saying like something like this. Like, how do you sit there bold-faced, play stupid, bro? What? I would say I'd want to beat the shit out of Buddy, but I ain't Golden Glove nothing. So he probably put the mitts on my stupid ass. But them boys gonna do him right in prison, bro. But let's get back into it.
Wasn't that long. What your training was like and what it was like after training, like what your job duties were. If you could just go over that again, I would appreciate it.
For most of the time that I was there, was just training, like the weeks. We just sat in a room and watched videos all day. That was it.
However, several employees who trained Isaiah gave a different account, explaining his duties went beyond watching training videos.
And what were your daily activities when you were training him? What were you guys in charge of?
So we're in charge of doing the CNA work, so like getting them up, dressed, changed, and then transferring them to CDS, and then repositioning them, interacting with them, and then doing the same thing, changing them, and then sending them back home.
You're training how to bathe, how to
Yes.
care for them.
Yes.
So that was part of his training as well.
Yes.
But he would have never been alone.
No.
Something like that.
How do you bathe them?
So we put them in a tub, and they have a chair, and they're completely, obviously,
Submerged?
No,
Or-
not
oh,
submerged.
okay.
No, the water is running, or they have what is it called?
Like a faucet or a shower head.
So you basically sit not like this, but a chair in a shower, and then you can take it off and
Yes.
spray them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so at some point at the end of your training, were you not with the trainer anymore? Were you kind of on your own schedule during the day?
I forget what they called it, but it was like a probationary period.
Sure.
So you were
Yeah.
always with someone until you were considered an actual nurse.
This account is consistent with what his trainers told investigators.
Would you have left him alone, or anybody for that matter, alone for an extended period of time with the resident while they're on training?
No.
Are you leaving anybody alone, the trainees with the residents or anything like that?
They're not supposed to be left alone with the residents.
As questioning continues, Isaiah insists that he remained in his probationary period until he claims he was fired for consistently showing up late.
I just don't really fit in too many people.
Employees who trained Isaiah highlighted odd behavior he exhibited during his training.
It's kind of odd.
Okay.
Just in general, just like very off.
Anything that stuck out to you was odd or anything like that?
He wouldn't listen. He would always question, oh, why do we have to do it that way? And it's like, you're in healthcare. Like, there's specific ways to do certain things. He would face toss some of the residents, and we have cameras in the classroom, and the angle of it all was just really bad. They would look at the cameras and would literally look like he was hitting her. I should clarify, he never actually. No, he never actually did.
Okay.
As the interrogation continues, Isaiah appears to become overwhelmed with emotion, and investigators work to put him at ease.
What's upsetting you? It's okay.
Cry about it.
I'm here to listen. If something's upsetting you, please let us know. We'll see what we can do to help.
Just not really anything in particular. Just life's not easy, you know.
I know. That's all. I get it. Life gives us some curveballs sometimes.
It's 24 7. I've never had the guidance of a man. My father died when I was really young.
No.
I've just never really had.
Hold the phones. I grew up without my dad, bro. That's a poor excuse as a man. You lack self-discipline and the inability to control your lust. This is insane, but whatever. Back to it.
Proper guidance, you know.
As one detective leaves the room to get Isaiah more water and a snack, the remaining investigator sits with him as his emotions continue to unravel.
Take a breath. You're okay. Not gonna let anything happen to you. You're all right. Okay, I'm really sorry to hear that about your dad and stuff, okay? That's
Poor excuse.
I'm sorry. Sure. It's okay. It takes a lot for you to sit here and allow yourself to have these feelings. You know, to allow yourself to have emotion. That can be a lot, especially in front of people you don't know.
I'm trying to make his case big. Let him keep talking, keep crying. Yeah, get the dead sauce.
All right, I can't ask you any more questions then. No, it's okay. I'll leave you at it. She'll give you. Go on.
I'm gonna tell her this.
What's that?
I'm reading them to tell.
Yeah, you tell. Yeah, whatever.
Just so you know, Kate had a baby and you're the dad.
What the
As
fuck?
investigators exit the room, Isaiah processes the gravity of the situation and the consequences he's facing.
My life is over.
Fucking idiot.
Such a idiot.
Buddy, a moron.
Lord Jesus. I'm begging. I'm begging.
That's not how that works. That's not how that works.
Just give me one chance. That's all I have is give me one chance. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'll do anything. I'll do the military. I'll get married. I'll donate all my money.
Bargaining.
Be homeless without car. I'll do anything, God. Please.
We are witnessing the stages of grief unfold right in front of us, man. This is interesting. Bargaining, I know that much.
Just give me one more chance. Please. Please allow me a chance into this child's life. I'll be on the sex offenders list. I'll anything. Please don't make me spend years in jail. I'm begging.
Multiple news outlets have reported that Kate developed a dangerous pregnancy condition known as preeclampsia, and that the infant died after spending 11 weeks in neonatal intensive care. However, we've not been able to independently confirm these reports. According to an official press release from the state attorney's office, on January 14th, 2025, Isaiah Fields pled guilty to aggravated criminal sexual assault and was sentenced to 25 years imprisonment in the Illinois Department of Corrections, with 308 days credited for time spent in the Kane County Jail. In addition, Isaiah must register for life as a sexual offender in accordance with the Illinois Sexual Offender Registration Act.
Man, I don't know how to feel about that one. Just because you can't keep it in your pants. I mean, but what kind of sick person you gotta be to take advantage of someone that's intellectually disabled? To take advantage of someone that's not all there, I can never understand it. I got people in my life that have autism. It don't make sense to me. That'll never make sense to me. It'll never be right with me. But I find it astonishing to be put in a position to where, to be a nurse or a caregiver, you're put in a position where you're trusted. Not only, I've been hospitalized. I remember nurses hitting me, bro. I've been through it. Even be in healthcare and then not be naturally a caring person, to be a sick motherfucker and to want to take advantage of someone that's disabled, or you know what I mean? That you're entrusted to take care of them, you take advantage of them, is sick. How do y'all feel about that, man? Y'all let me know. I try to keep it PG on this channel, but I had to cut up a little bit. That was wild. It makes no sense to me, but yeah, let me know how y'all feel about this one down in the comments below. Until the next one, y'all. Peace.
Don't wanna